YouTube, if you've been living in the United States majority of your life, you should be noticing a pattern recognition with the judicial system. If you look a certain way, you kind of notice they get a little bit more favor in that judicial system.
Serial child in California admitted to having recent fantasies involving young children, but still received parole. It's prompting criticism across the state and fear in Fresno, where that convicted predator said he wanted to reside. Action News reporter Gabe Ferris brings us the latest in the ongoing efforts to keep him out of the Central Valley.
A couple of days ago, I posted how racist the president of the United States is and how flawed the executive branch is to our black veterans and to black people in general, and women. Don't forget women too. But see, now we're gonna take a step into the judicial branch of the government, and this is where it gets really worse at. Like, they have your life in their hands like this, bro. They can do whatever they want with you. Hey, y'all remember that little motherfucker Xenos off Dragon Ball Super? If y'all watch that, little bro can just snap his finger and delete any universe he want at any time. That's what they're just doing with y'all, bro. They can give you the fucking book like that. But it seems as though I be seeing these cases a little bit more often where they just being hella lenient with the most vile people on earth. We can all agree that a child is worse than a murderer, right? I hope y'all agree with that. I hope y'all really do agree with that. Back in 1999, David Funson touched an 8-year-old little girl, or whatever he did to her, got arrested for it. Fast forward to 2025, they're trying to release him because he's old. Oh, so I'm guessing being old is excusing you from your crimes, right? Hey, come on, y'all don't see the bull, no? Y'all don't see it? White, Asian, Mexican, black, yellow, green, fucking Irish, I don't care what you is. You touch a kid, that's life. Stop being lenient because he's a white man, America. Stop. Since when is growing old an excuse to get freed from your crimes? You don't get no excuse to get out of jail because you're old. That's what life is for. I swear, if this was a black man, the media would be going crazy right now. I swear you wouldn't hear the end of it. He'd be the face of black fatigue. I swear he would. Like I said in the first video on my channel, bro. If you are white and you watch the channel, welcome to the fam, gang. Welcome to the family. You here. But you can't deny the privilege you guys have in this country, man. I'm just here to talk about it. Another instance of this privilege is Quinn Boys, a dude who killed this, I think, 8-month infant son. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but he killed his son. He wasn't even a year old. He got a plea deal for the killing of a 3-month-old baby when he was supposed to get life. I think he got 5 years time served, so he gonna do like 20 years, maybe 19. And I think in his plea deal, if he is on good behavior, he could get out earlier than that. All I gotta do is put a button on the back of a Glock, shoot at somebody. I don't even gotta hit him. Just shoot in a general direction. I'm getting more time than him. And he killed the 3-month-old baby. Yo, can y'all not see the bull I'm seeing right now? And no one is speaking out about that though. It's so common when them folks get caught doing something like this. Like, no one cares. Like, no one speak out about it no more. 52-year-old Tamika Brown was sentenced to 20 years in prison for having 2 ounces of weed. 2 ounces of weed. Twin. Listen to me. I don't smoke, I don't drink, I don't do none of that stuff, right? I'm smart enough to realize that 2 ounces of weed is nothing. I think she got voluntary manslaughter and aggravated assault before her weed charges. But come on, bro. It is not worse than what this man did to this 8-year-old girl, David Futson. It is not worse than what Quinn Boys did to this 3-month-old baby. She got caught with 2 ounces of weed and the judge couldn't wait. They couldn't wait to make a fucking example out of her. No zips, no QPs, no pounds, just 2 ounces with no intent to sell. 20 years in jail. Hey man, racism at its finest. And I've been hearing about Mississippi too. I heard it's real racist out there, my boy. Like, I heard it get crazy out there. I ain't never been, but I might have to scratch that off from the places to not go. On February 23rd, 2025, Hannah Cobb in Burke County, Georgia, got arrested for shooting her boyfriend with a 9mm gun. You know what happened after that? Well, she got a $25,000 bond. And I believe she only got to pay, what, like 5-10% of that? Now, reports say that both of them were in an abusive relationship at the time, or both of them was arguing a lot, I guess, right? But, come on, man. I see through all the BS. They say she was cleaning her gun when the gun went off and struck bro, and then he died. Now, do we really believe that? It's like no headlines be on this shit, bro. Like, it be headline for like maybe a day or 3 days or something like that. But then after that, nobody hear about it. But if it was fucking roles reversed and this black man shot this white woman in America, in Georgia, that's down south too. Oh my gosh. Yo, this family will never be able to get justice. Like, rest bro soul. I just know, like, I just gotta speak out with shit like this because black people stay getting dead bad like this, bro. And it's never gonna stop. Like, I don't think it's ever gonna stop in this country. There is no outrage for none of these stuff these white folks be doing to us. But let us do it. Let us do it to them. For the action of one black person, niggas get labeled fucking violent, low impulse control, beast. Fucking they act like chimping out with gorillas, all this other shit, man. But when white folks do this, they get to be labeled as a singular person. It don't speak for their whole race. In this particular case, Gray was accused of the assault and the murder of a woman by the name of Linda May. 3 people were arrested. I think it was Anthony Gray and 2 other men. Gray spent 7 to 8 years for something he didn't do in prison. Long story short, the detectives realized that his fingerprints couldn't be found nowhere on the body or around the area that she was murdered in. But in 1997, Arthur Fleming, the man who actually did it, got arrested and convicted, and he pleaded guilty to it, of all charges. Anthony Gray actually filed for like a civil rights type of suit to get reparation for what happened to him, but the case got dropped and I don't think he really got paid for it at all. At least I couldn't find no research on it. If y'all boys can find out for me, hey, I appreciate it. But it's just America. If you look at what's going on today, it actually makes sense. Because now black people make up like 50% of all exonerations out of all races. So I actually believe everything that people were convicted for, a lot of people didn't do, you know what I'm saying? And mainly because those are arrest statistics, so we really don't know the full, conviction rate of black people. But we just know 99% of black people don't commit crimes. Let's just get out of the way. It's insane. It just proves, it just goes to show you how racist this country is, gang. And I will never get tired of talking about it. I think the most famous case of exonerations is the Central Park 5. The 5 New York boys who got arrested for the killing of a white woman. And I think a Spanish dude who actually did it, I forgot his name, but I put it up here. But he actually came forward and admitted that he did it. And you know what's crazy? Because I just made a video about this the other day about Donald Trump. Donald Trump actually said the Central Park 5 needs to be like put down, or he said like they're criminals or some crazy shit like that. So it's like,
I apologize to the Central Park 5. They've been exonerated. There have been videos and movies shown about the case, and you came out with a full-page ad saying that they should die, that they should have the death penalty.
Why do you bring that question up now? It's an interesting time to bring it up. You have people on both sides of that. They admitted their guilt. If you look at Linda Fairstein and if you look at some of the prosecutors, they think that the city should never have settled that case. So we'll leave it at that.
It's like Donald Trump is allergic to not being racist, bro. Like, I swear he is. And black folks still be loving this man. I just don't get it. It's like the has reached an all-time high. Time and time again, white folks has done the most violent, evil and got a pat on the back and a slap on the wrist for it. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying all white people. I'm not even saying most white people who commit these crimes don't get the fucking books for it. Don't get me wrong. Folks are getting locked up for life nowadays, especially in states like Texas and Florida. Yeah, boy, they'll give you the book real quick. But I'm just saying, man, it's like white people, boy, the privilege y'all have is there. The thing about all this that gets to me the most is that there's never outrage on their side. You know what I'm saying? It's never no outrage when a white man like does the most violent shit to a black person, or a white man does all these violent shit. Nobody really cares about it. It's never really spoken out against. But one black man commits one crime against a white person. Now look, the whole timeline, the whole media is on it now. Now black fatigue is a thing. I mean, just look at the O.J. Simpson case in with his wife. I think that's like the biggest case of all time. What case was bigger than that? I don't think no case is bigger than the O.J. Simpson case. And it's mainly because a black man killed a white woman. Or apparently, quote unquote, right? You see, when a black man commits a crime like this, the whole world like stops. Now you see everybody's trying to figure out the Epstein files now. You know what I'm saying? Now you got folks touching little kids and no one's talking about it. There's no outrage on it. Look, white folks that do speak out against injustice like this, I got so much love for them because they're going to be the ones that's going to change the whole perspective on black people. You know what I'm saying? Because people like me, we could defend each other we could defend black people all we want, bro. But at the end of the day, they just be like, oh yeah, he's black, so he's going to defend black people. You know what I'm saying? They're not trying to hear what's coming from a black man's mouth. But for a white person, they can really change the narrative for real. If more white people get to doing it, let me know what you think about this video, man. More videos on the way. It's your boy Sauce. Like, share, and subscribe. I'm out.